Hey guys, what's up? This is Albus here, and yes, I'm gonna do yet another tech profile video for you guys, and it's going to be on Despia branded. So yeah, this is my own list, and I have been playing this deck for quite a long time. Like ever since I built my PK list, and have been playing it for a while. I wanted to play and build Meg on the front deck, and Despia really came into my head. And with the Albus structure deck coming around the corner next spring, I was like, why not? I already got my Alubers when Donna Majesty came out, so why not pick up all the cards, make the deck, and then play tested the deck for a while so that I can prepare myself when the structure deck comes out. And those new fusion monsters that we're getting this structure deck, they are really insane. Like branded fusion, branded paradise, mirror jade, all of those new monsters not only supports the Albaz deck as a whole, but it directly supports the Despia and branded as a whole. So those three cards, they really work together as a deck, so they can be used like an engine. I feel like when the structure that comes out, Despia branded, it's gonna be the new Invoke Shuttle Dogmatica Eldritch variant that's still very popular in the current format and metagame even today. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna show you guys my Despia list. Okay, so for the Despia monsters, I play 3 Aluber. Aluber is really good. It searches your spells and traps, and yes, in the structure deck, this deck is getting a counter trap, which this card searches from the deck. So that's really good. And Oliver, it's a +1 on summon, and then in the graveyard, when one of your fusion monster is destroyed, you can target one of your opponent's monsters, negate its effect, and then bring it back and get a search from its effect. So yeah, Oliver's overall is really good. So moving on with the monsters, which are the 3 tragedy. A lot of people commonly play this card at 2, but I I want to max it up because I want to see this card, which is Oliver. And tragedy searches your Despia monsters from the deck when it is sent to the graveyard or banished by a card effect. So if you fusion away, its effect triggers to search Aluber from your deck. Like this deck needs to see Aluber as soon as possible, and this is how you do it. So that's why I am maxing it out. Okay, moving on with the Despia lineup is 2 Ad Libitum and 1 Dramaturge. This guy's insane. This is definitely better than Dramaturge, but Dramaturge, I'm still playing the 1 because it's bigger, it's an extender, and it can negate monsters whenever they are synchros, fusion, exceeds, or link someone. So free extender in the form of a negation, monster negation, is really good. And this card, it's insane. It's like an extender in the form of a Dramaturge, but what this card does is that when you use this card away or send to the graveyard or banished by a card effect, you can target one of your Despia monsters or a level 8 or higher fusion monster that's in the graveyard or banished, and then spread to summon it. And Yeah, that's really insane. It pretty much makes sure that your fusion monsters, whatever they're in the graveyard or banished, they never really actually die. And this card has a nifty effect where all the monsters on the field they gain attack times 100 per level. But that effect is relevant. What is relevant is this card's recovery effect from banished or from the graveyard. Yeah, this card is really good. Like this card's insane. Like yeah, really good. Okay, so those are the Despia monsters. Now actually I kind of lied. Ad Libitum only gets its effect when it's fused away, not sent to the graveyard or banished by a card effect, just like the Dramaturge. Just like the Turch. Yeah, you need to fuse this card away, and then you get its effect. So yeah. I kind of misinterpreted the card, but that's how Lynton works. Fuse this card away, triggering effect to either special summon a banished Despia monster or from the graveyard, or a banished level 8 or higher from your banished or graveyard, and special summon it. Yeah, but it's still very good. Still playing the Dominica package, 1 Ecclesia and 1 Fleur though. Not playing Maximus because it's not good in the mirror mats, and it's not good in the Invoke Dominica Shaddoll Eldritch variant. And Nadir can also search these two, and can also get this back from the graveyard. So you only need just 2 of these Dominica monsters. Okay, now on to the new card, which are the 3 copies of the new Ecclesia and 2 Fallen Of Albaz. Now I'm gonna talk about these five cards for quite a bit before I move on. Okay, and then a lot of you are gonna say that why are you playing 3 Ecclesias? You're not playing xoxo in the deck, so why are you playing it? This card can also summon Albus from the hand or deck, so that's why I'm playing it. And as like a utility card, I also playing the Ariel xoxo, because Ariel xoxo is a xoxo monster, so Ecclesia can summon this from the hand or deck. So yeah, that's why I'm playing it. And Fallen Of Albaz, it's a really underrated card right now, because not only she's accessible through Ecclesia and the needier servants in the deck. If you open it going second, it's literally a super poly. Both the cost of a normal summon and the discard, and that's like really good. Yeah, super poly, it's a really good card right now, and that's what Albus is. It is a super poly, but it's a monster that is searchable, which kind of makes it better than a super poly. I mean, you're granted super poly is a specific foil so that your opponent can respond to it, but Albus acts like a super poly that can out of board. And and then this card does what it does. I mean, this deck needs draw power. So, and this card lets you draw when your opponent special summon a monster from deck. It also is an extender in your hand. If your opponent summons a monster from the hand, and then from the extra deck, this card also pops one of those monsters that is summoned from the extra deck. So yeah, cards good, but these five cards right here it's what makes the deck good. Like yeah, like this card changed as soon as when this card first came out in like Birth of Destiny. It changed Despia. I feel like how the deck plays out, and ultimately what the deck is as a whole, because it's really good. It's not just good in xoxo, it's good in this deck too, because it can bring out Albus from the hand or deck as well. Remember that. Okay. For the DP package, I'm playing these two, Dasher and the Plasma. You're not playing Celestial. I don't think it's needed to make the DPE. I feel like Plasma is better because you can actually drop this. It's quite easy to summon if you have the current hand, and this deck needs like some of a backup or follow up along with your Despia fusion monsters, and then I'm like, why not play this over the Celestial? Because all the Celestial does is get draw you 2 cards if you have no cards in your hand, and this card is better. It works really well with your Despia fusion monsters because it's a free body that's also act as a skill drain, and Dasher is Dasher. Yeah. So yeah. Moving on now with the Shuttle Package. I'm playing 4 in the form of Wendi, Beast, Dragon, and Ariel. Ariel's insane. Like, this card is good versus every matchup. During Striker, you just banish the Engage and Widowmakers, and they simply cannot win versus this deck. And versus Char Brigade, you banish all of their kids, their Nurbles, and they cannot grind you. I mean, granted they cannot revolt to bring it back, but you play Winda, and Char Brigade cannot really out the window unless they have super poly or something. But Ariel is the main reason why I'm still playing the Shuttle Package. Yes, a lot of Shuttle variant decks, including Invoke Dominica, are cutting the Shuttle ratios in the deck. But I'm still playing just these 4 in the deck because Wendi is good, Beast is good because it lets you draw a card. Dragon, it pops floodgates, and Ariel is Ariel. It's really good. Now onto the spells. It's nothing out of the ordinary. 3 Needles of Revenge. It's really good. It's a Rhoda and Foolish all in one card that only locks you out of the extra deck. Yeah, card is really good. 3 branded opening. It's a Rhoda which also give me an emergency teleport in the deck, and it's also searchable. So yeah, why would you not want to play 3? 3 Super Poly because it really good because it outs entirely any board. 3 Fusion Destiny because DPE is a really good card. It's insane in this deck because DPE this deck never will really die cause you are playing the fail spell, and Ad Libitum because banish like a DD Crow or something. You fuse it away and then just bring back DPE right back. So yeah, cousins in this deck. 2 Shaddoll Fusion because I'm only playing 4, and drawing multiple of this card is really breaky and makes it inconsistent. So that's why I'm playing 2. And this card is also accessible too to like Apkallone and stuff like that. Just 1 Brandon Red because just like the Shaddoll Fusion. In fact, this is worse than Shaddoll Fusion because it's really there that early. It's only good late game, so that's why I'm playing the 1. Just the 1. Just the 1 theater. You only need 1. I feel like, and then if you want to use it again, use the build spell again for the 2nd time, or the Brandon Red Tragedy can set them from the graveyard. And then 1 last card to make it a 40 card deck is Schism, cause it's really good. Alright, so that's the main deck. Now for the extra, just 1 Quaeritis. I mean, card's good, but I don't think you need to play 2. I think just the 1 is fine. Sure, you can bring it showed against some Despia monsters and your Albus from the deck when it leaves the field by a card effect. But Ecclesia can also bring back Albus from the deck, and Ad Libitum can recur back Despia monsters from banish or graveyard. So, but just the one that deck is, I feel like, is enough. Proskenion, you play this, and then your opponent like instantly scoops. It's big and then steals their monsters. Yeah, either banish it or you bring it back. So yeah, card is nuts. Two of this burn dragon. Card's not broken, but it's good. Like, especially if you grind them on and someone like drove these guys, your opponent literally like burned themselves per game. So card's decent enough to be played at multiple copies. One Titaniklad, because you bring Dominica and card's good. You actually can summon this out because of Albus from the actual deck, if you really like. But the main reason why you're playing it is it's because of its graveyard effect to summon a Dominica from the deck. So yeah, card is good. Albion, because being able to fuse multiple times is really good. And then if it's gonna send to the graveyard during the end phase, you set a branded spell or trap from your deck. So yeah, card's good. One construct calls Mommy. Yeah, that's only the reason why she's in here, cause she's a mommy, and she's also Fox and Ultimate Rare. She's literally here as a flex to make the deck pretty. One Apkallone, cause it's good. Like the fact that whenever you open Shaddoll Fusion, bring this card out, send Wendi and Ariel going second. This will negate one of your opponent's cards. Ariel will banish 3 cards, and then Wendi will bring out a Shadow monster from the deck. Is really good. Like you literally +2 off of 1 card. So yeah, it's really good. To Winda, I'm playing to Winda because the first Winda is easily outable, and then you lose and then you cry. So that's why I'm playing the second one as like a backup. One and this, cause popping card is really good. 1 DB card's insane in this deck. This card never really die, cause Ad Libitum, if you push it away, can bring this card right back from the graveyard or banished. Nice DD Crow that you got there. It'd be a shame if you DD Crow this and then Ad Libitum brings it right back. Yeah, card's insane. Starving Venom as a super party target. One Anaconda to make DPE, and one Chaos Roller. This is my personal tag in this deck, and then you're like, oh my god, how, and then oh my god, how are you making this card? Ecclesia, the new one, is a tuner, and then you can make this card by syncing away the Ecclesia with like an Albus or an Aluber. Make this and then mill 5. You're guaranteed to mill light or dark, because that's what this entire deck is. Because the entire deck is light and dark. The only monster that are not light and dark is Wendi and Ariel, and then if you mill those two, you get their effects too. So that's the main reason why this guy's here, so that I can like test it out. And to be honest, it makes sense to be played in the deck. And yeah, that's the deck, I guess. So yeah, that's the deck. Despia. Can't wait until the structure comes out. But this deck, and yeah, just signing out. Peace out, guys. Peace out.